Yes, sir, people, man. How is it going, man? It's just Sawah here again, and I'm back again with another video, man. You guys seen the title already. You know what it is, man. We're just gonna go right into it, man. We are ranking every transfer that Dan Ashworth did at Manchester United as the sporting director at Manchester United. And let's get into this, man. There are some players here that that some people are gonna be surprised, and some players I'm like, it's just straightforward. So right off the bat, the first player we're gonna do is Joshua Zirkzee. Now, this is a crazy one for me, right? Because I personally like Joshua Zirkzee as a player. Yes, he has 3 goals in like 21 appearances, but I like the type of player he is. I like the style of player that he is. Sometimes people see it as lazy or he's not working hard enough, but that's just me personally. I like the type of player he is. But I'm not gonna put me liking the player into what I'm doing here. Joshua Zirkzee. Now, we had Hoyland last year. We had a striker in Hoyland that weren't scoring a lot of goals, and we brought another striker in that he called himself a 9.5. That doesn't really score a lot of goals. He's not the most technical player. His strength is in his build-up play, his link-up play. But has it really been the best since he came? No. Every time this guy come on, me just being honest, because I like the player. I like the profile of Zirkzee, but let's keep it 100. Every time he's came on, he's been underwhelming. And yeah, there's some game here and there he's been decent. But for the most part, even when he makes like sub appearances, he's been underwhelming as a player. So for that reason, for now, I'm gonna put Joshua Zirkzee as a D. And this is a ranking system. We're gonna go from S, A, B, C, and D. Joshua Zirkzee, I'm gonna put him in D currently because at this current moment, he's currently filling at Manchester United. So I'll put him at D. The next one we got Kone. I will put Kone in A because I like the signing, but let's keep it a buck. The only reason I'm putting it in A because we haven't seen the guy yet. I've seen a couple clips of him in the Manchester United academy games and that, but just watching him as a player, we haven't seen the guy in the first team yet. So that's why I'm putting him in A, because we haven't seen anything. You can just see that as NA. Just say it as NA because we haven't seen the guy in the first team yet. We don't know much about the guy yet. So I'll put him in S because we don't know anything about the guy yet. I would just put it. Actually, let me make that right now. I will put that as NA. I would just do NA because we haven't seen much. We haven't seen much of the guy yet. So I will do like a NA category because we haven't seen much of the guy yet. So I'll put Kone. I'll put Sekou Kone in NA. I think he has a potential to be a really good player. Again, I like the profile player that he is, but we haven't seen anything of this guy in the first team unless you're someone that watched the academy games a lot. We haven't seen the guy, so I'll put him in NA. We have next person we have is Ugarte. Now, Ugarte is kind of a weird one, right? Because you could tell when he was bought, right? This guy was not an Erik ten Hag player. He's not the typical midfielder that Erik ten Hag would use. So that's why I thought like the signing was kind of weird, because you buy him for this manager that is probably not going to use him, and it kind of shows like it took him a while before Erik ten Hag actually started using him. He didn't really use the guy. So that's what I was thinking. I was like, okay, they're probably gonna get rid of this manager and they're bringing him in for this next manager, and he fits under what Emery is trying to do. But I'm just gonna rank him as the player now of what he could be under this new manager. And Ugarte, he has some really good things. He shows some good gleams here and there this season. He's not the type of player he's not flashy. He's not like a Pogba. He's not a Kobe Manu. He's just like a hound dog, man. He just go like running everywhere. He's tackling people. He's winning his tackles. So that's the type of player. He's not gonna get on the ball. He's not gonna be the one that's gonna find those long passes. He's not gonna make line breaking passes. He's just gonna go and get the ball and keep it simple. So that's the type of player he is. But currently, right now, I will put him in a C. I'll put him in C currently. I may change it later, but I'll put him in C currently. And now we got Matthias de Ligt. Now there's a lot of like things on Matthias de Ligt. Some mention that defense think he's been playing well. Some mention that defense think he's been underwhelming when he's been playing. But me personally, I think our defense has been somehow good this season, right? Even on the everything, and he's even scored. I think he's even scored a goal for us too. So I think Matthias de Ligt has been decent. He hasn't been amazing or anything like that. He's been decent. He's been doing the job that he's been put in there to do. Now with this new system and even on everything, I think there were times where he's slow on the turn. Like when we are getting counter attack like that turning back, he's slow on that too. Sometimes I don't think he's as good of a passer as Harry Maguire. I think Harry Maguire is a better passer than him. But I think he's a better defender than Harry Maguire. And in this passing system, and in the system that Emery's trying to play, he's being used as the center back. And those long diagonals, he can play them, but it's not, it's not like a Virgil van Dijk when, Van Dijk's like whipping those balls out like that. And also I think like sometimes he dwells on the ball for too long, and then he would just pass it back to the goalkeeper. But as an overall play, I don't think I think he's been slightly better than Ugarte, but I don't think he's been that much better than him. So I will put him in the C tier. Now, this one is the big one, man. We got Mazraoui, bro. This is the best. I don't know how many million, like 12, 13, 14 million that Messi has probably ever spent, bro. Not ever spent, but post Fergie era, this is the best like 12 million we've ever spent, man. This was a bargain, yo. This guy has been so good. Like he's technical. He's secure on the ball. He can pass. He can dribble, and he could probably play anywhere on that pitch, man. Now, he's played multiple positions for us so far. He's played right center back. He's played left center back. He's played left back. He's played right back. He'll probably play left wing back at some point, or probably play right wing back at some point, man. Like this guy is just a secure player, man. Watching Mazraoui, man, this guy has never dropped like a. He's always dropping a 8, 7 out of 10, 8, 7, 9 out of 10. He's never dropped below a 6 out of 10, man. This guy has been our most, you can say our most consistent player this season. Out of everyone that's doing trash, this and that, he's been our most consistent player this season. The only thing with Mazraoui is like his injury record is not the best, but he's been our most consistent player this season, man. Like this guy, man, I don't know what Bayern was doing when they let him go, but there's some political reasons that I'm not gonna go into. But this guy, man, what a player he's been for us. So, man, Mazraoui, man, I'm going to put Mazraoui in the B tier. The only reason I didn't put him A because, yeah, he hasn't been like he's been really, really good, but it's not like, oh my God, he's out of this world amazing. No. So I'll put him B, but it's this close. I mean, I can probably put him in A or something too, but I'll put him in B tier currently. And then the last but not the least is Lena Yoro. I think Lena Yoro is in the same mode as a Sekou Kone because we haven't seen a lot of him. Now I saw him in preseason. He looked good. The 2 games I've seen him in, he had a good cameo against Arsenal. That was really good. And then he had kind of a shaky game against Forest. He got his welcome to the Premier League moment against Forest. But like the guy is a young center back. He has all the profile that will make you think he's gonna be successful in that position, man. And his cameo against Arsenal was very good. Like when it was the Forest game, right? This guy Euro, right? Amongst all our center back, man, he was the only one that was passing the ball very fast. Because with this Emirates system, the way this guy is trying to play, right? When the space, we overload one side so we can get the wing backs to open up on the other side, right? So when we do that such a play, it has to be very fast. But Man United, we play too slow, and time and time again, Euro was the only one that was making sure that ball was going there quicker. He was the only one that was passing that ball there just super fast. But like I said, man, we haven't seen a lot of him. We've only seen 2 games of this guy. so I don't want to rank him yet. So I'll probably put him in NA because, bro, like, we've seen the guy for 2 games, man. So rightfully so, I'm going to put him in NA because we haven't seen a lot of him. We've basically only seen 3 games of this guy. We saw him in preseason, and then we saw him for like maybe 20 minutes against Arsenal, and then we saw him for about 60 minutes against Forest. But guys, this is my ranking, man. The only D tier I have is Xerxes. I have Ugarte and Matthias De Ligt in C. I have Mazraoui in B. I may, depending on how I'm feeling, man, I may put Mazraoui in A, but for now I'll keep him in B. We'll have to wait till the end of the season and see that. And then I have 2 NAs, 2 players that I didn't rank. I have Kone, and then I have Lenny Yoro, because just for the pure fact that we haven't seen enough of them, man. We haven't seen enough of them. But guys, this is my list, man. You guys can let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and you guys let me know, man. Will you guys put Mazraoui in A, or will you guys keep it in B? And are you guys happy with me putting Ugarte and De Ligt in C? Are you guys happy with Xerxes being in D? And also, man, any disagreements or anything you guys think that I got wrong, or you guys think differently, you guys let me know in the comment section below, man, and we can talk about it, people. Anyways, man, it's been just Sawah, man. If it's the first time you're coming across my channel, like the video, guys. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one, people. Peace out.